Ladies and gentlemen, to the Independence Stadium in Windhoek City. For what is another Debmarine Premiership fixture between Buccaneers and African Stars. Apologies, just trying to catch my breath as a few technical things had to be sorted before the game, but we are live. Another glorious day for football. The rainy season is perhaps officially past us, and maybe winter is the only next conquest. Winters in Namibia can also be chilly and hard to play in, but only a few games left in what is, in my opinion, one of the most hotly contested Premier League seasons in probably all memory. And as the two teams come out, thank you for joining us. Tell your football friends and family that we are live. It's going to be a little bit of a harsh stream, and I will try to explain that as we go along. Of course, this is African Stars TV. I'm obviously joined by the technical wizard of Davido. But let's go through the starting lineup, starting with the home team, Buccaneers, led by the head coach, Coach Ronnie Cananello. Number 13, Martin Emilio Martin, who we obviously know. Stars player. Number 23, Marcelinho. Number 7, Cleopas Usep. Number 22, Gerald Gurora. Number 1, the goalkeeper, Fonzo Mavakala. That's a beautiful name there. Mavakala, the goalkeeper. Number 19, Dom Silo Nareb. Number 25, Albert Omari, who is the danger man, scored in the previous game, the winner against Young African, who are officially defeated. Number 6, Engelbrecht Saibeb. Number 3, Johannes Shifafe. Apologies. Number 4, an easier name for me to pronounce, Peter Steven. And lastly, number 15, Kus Matlala. And that is the starting lineup for Buccaneers. For African Stars, a little bit of changes by Coach Bob Mafoso, letting certain players play in different positions. So I will start from goalkeeper and progress up the field. So in goal, Chatindi. Marvin Kasitura is just out for his last game of that red card that he received against Mighty Gunners. At right back, we have, interestingly so, we have Gianluca, who is a natural right back, so not interestingly so, but he is at right back. Centre backs, Hambira and Ngaruka, no changes there. At left back, we have Ngero Katua. And just in the midfield, Stiga Bakonja and Godwin Isep. But at this point in time, let's have a moment of silence for the two officials that passed this weekend. Our condolences go to their friends and family. So in that midfield for African Stars, it is Stiga Bakonja and Godwin Isep. And on the right wing, it is Tabang Malane. For the furthest up on the right flank, Tabang Malane will start at right wing. So we will be seeing interesting overlaps, interesting crosses from Malane. And then Joseph Juja and Bakonja are the other two players. Bakonja playing on the left and Juja through the center. And of course, apologies, in that midfield, it is Stiga, Godwin Isep, and Rika Mujua. Those are the three in the midfield. I think Rika will be the box to box, and Godwin Isep will, of course, be the most attacking midfield player. Bakonja now is seems to be more of a left winger, as Juja is more central. So we will see how that works. Of course, naturally left-footed he is Bakonja. Let's see how the game goes. And that's the first foul already from Buccaneers. And I did say it is going to be a harsh stream today. And what do I mean by that? This is an African Stars platform, and not usually do I come out with personal opinions, although this is an African Stars platform. I need to repeat that for certain people. But this is the most important 3 points of the season so far. I don't say that lightly, as Stars try to build through that midfield. Stiga and Ambira will take it back to their goalkeeper Chatindi, and he will clear comfortably. This is the most important 3 points of the season. Certain teams are gaining some ground at the top of the table, and after yesterday's result, uh, there is nothing more demanded than 3 points. Not a draw. A draw is a loss. A loss is a cataclysm. So the only thing that is demanded is 3 points. Buccaneers can't get a hold of the ball, and Gianluca will bring it up. Perhaps just when he gets into those final third positions, when he's on the left wing or the right wing, and he needs to make a decision to have a shot on goal or to make that final pass, that's probably where he falters more often than not. Teams came out. I looked into the eyes of certain players. I will not mention who I made eye contact with, but it was a sign just to tell them that this is very important. And of course, as some of you might know already, some results around the Debmarine Premiership, even the result that played here at the Independence Stadium earlier, has changed the league table even more. And we'll get into those results shortly. But here's the throw in for Stars with Ngero Katua, the left back, naturally left footed and naturally aggressive. So I'm sure he would be fine at left back. He's had 3 man of the match performances in a row. So I'm pretty sure he would be fine. Just covering for Edmund Kambada. There's a ball there trying to find Malane, and it's caught out by the defender. Ooh, 2 players there almost colliding. Stiga falls down. And here is Gurora. And he is fouled by Katua. And maybe that Ngero Katua will have to try and amend throughout this game is that you are now a defender and your tackles will mean even more if you tally up your yellow cards and such like that because you will always have your right winger attack. So you should watch out for your tackles. Free kick from Garuka and hit it on again from Godwin. Oh, that's beautiful from Juja, just putting it through the legs of the number 19, Dominique Silo Narib. And he wins the foul. Sorry, still dealing with a little bit of a flu, but of course, this is a must win. That I would miss this for the world. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what you think the result will be. Or do you think that Buccaneers with and Rudy Lowe as their fitness coach will be looking for some sort of revenge? I don't think revenge would be the rightful word to say, as there really wasn't any animosity. A little bit of a foul throw there from Dominique, but the referee allowing to get his head on that ball. Here's Katua at left back. Edmund Kambanda is in the substitute bench. Maharero Paulus, Dion Dennis, Jomo Chiveta, Gasep, Jackson Johannes, and Uruk substitutes for coach Bob Mafoso. Rika losing the ball amongst 2 players. Good play there from Cleopas. Usep just going down the line trying to find his right back. Stars take the throw in quickly. Lose it again now to Bucks. Cleopas. He found Marcelino. Might be a foul there. A high foot on Ngero. Puxa. Gianluca, the right back. Godwin. Juja. Getting involved. Good change of play there from Ngaruka. It's a good clearance there by the number 6, Engelhardt. Seibeb against Katua. Yes, Stiga. And just quickly, as we do have a lot of time to talk about what the log table looks like. African Stars, I can just tell you, are still in third with 26 points. Katua with a long deep cross to Malande. He brings it back into the box. It's cleared from Emilio Martin, but that's just the concentration and the positioning, well, the positional excellence of Tabag Malane to anticipate a ball like that and to put it in the box first time. That's where Juja needed to be. Godwin, Rika, Gianluca, Malane, and of course those two players, Malane and Puxa Gianluca, can also alternate at any time. Puxa does have uh, a few assists this season. I'll just He has two assists this season. Gianluca, who's on the ball now, finding Rika. And it's so weird to hear Coach Ronnie Canalelo's voice in the Independence Stadium. It's as if he's shouting at his players. There was no need to shout there, as it was in fact offside. But good ball from Garuka trying to find Juja there. Emilio Martin. Mavakara, the goalkeeper, says, say babe, taken off the ball from Bakonja. Came in with a 2-foot tackle. Must be careful. You'll earn a yellow card like that. Malane at right wing. Goes in field. He kind of went into a fire there. And that's an overpass. And it's too much. The first offside call for Bucks on the number 22, Keland Gorora. Kian Gorora. Katua trying to change play. Malane not available. Throw in taken by Narib. Stiga. See what the captain can do. Goes wide to Bakonja. You can use your left foot, son. You're on the left wing. And there are calls for Bakonja to really start stepping up. In the last few games, he has certainly been slightly absent. Of course, even in the last game against UNAM, having two opportunities on goal, tries to put it in the box there, it's blocked. Godwin finds Stiga. Katua will maybe try to put it in, but he goes to safety. Ambira is going to try and put it in for Malani. Hit it out from Narib. Malane. Narib gives him another tackle. Dominic Narib, the left back, is going to have his hands full with Tabang Malani, but he's doing well so far. Godwin, that first touch is important. It was a good first touch, and we could see what he was trying to do. Rika. Beautiful ball from Rika. Malane, easy has to put in the cross for Bakonja. Sorry, losing my words there, because when Tabang Malane has that few 1-2 second to look up and calculate a cross, it's always an exciting time. No. We have a player that's on the ground, and it is Ngero Katua, and this is touching his left hamstring. And for those of you who know, it might be the end of the game. I'm not going to confirm that just yet, but it doesn't look good for Ngero Katua at left back. Edmund Kambanda is on the bench along with Jackson Johannes, so left back is a position, and in fact, those two players, Johannes and Kambanda, are warming up. Oh, no, they're actually turning back and going back to the bench as Ngero Katua is able to continue. You can't spaza a hamstring and continue the game. He's a very interesting character, Ngero. He will die on his shield. Here comes Bucks. Johannes. Matlala just turned there from Stiga. Malane. Oh, beautiful free kick there. One from Malane. And I have to be honest, he was a little bit smart there, Malane, as there was some simulation in that winning of a free kick. But I want to notice something for you guys. Stiga and Tabang Malane really have a good combination. It's something that I've noticed, especially in the first 10 games of the season. Just try and watch when Stiga comes to the right and connects well with Malane. But when I say puts it low, a little bit of a wasted free kick there from Godwin, not even beating the first man. Eish. Martin Emilio is a strong man, and another strong challenge in the air. There's a player from Buccaneers down on the ground. Chatindi will have to come collect, and the referee stops the game just to attend to the number 25, Albert Omari. And at this time, let's look at how these two teams have fared amongst each other. Of course, the previous game that they had was in the Maris Cup, the MTC Maris Cup, which was in the semi-final. And that was a 2-1 victory to African Stars. Uh, but that was a Woody Jacobs led Buccaneers. Coach Ronnie Cananello was not there yet. Coach Ronnie Cananello's first game was against Young African, which he won. But in the first Debmarine Premiership game, 1-0 was the scoreline to African Stars. Martin Jims was the sole scorer for African Stars in that game. And of course, as we said yesterday, touch from Rika. Juja still there, but Emilio Martin is no nonsense with that clearance. Bucks can build now. Narib down the line, loses it to Malane. Godwin tries to put the ball down, but he's dispossessed by Cleopas. Rika does well just to take the ball off of the Buccaneers, and Stars can rebuild. So Stars won the first game this season, 1-0. Goal for Martin Jims, who is back in training after 8 weeks out. So that is a striker that will add some difference to the top 3 for African Stars in games in the second half of this season. The last time Buccaneers beat African Stars in whatever iteration of a team they wish to be called was in 2019. Rika. I like that. I like that from Garuka. It tells me that he's very comfortable, and I think Katua just put the ball between the legs of the defender, Saibeb. So maybe a junkie there. Katua now puts the ball in. Juja's there with that head. You must watch out the aerial ability of Juja. Lane tried to put that ball in. It's blocked. Jean-Lucas going to attempt. It goes to Juja again. It falls to Bakonja. It's blocked for Martin. Katua can only do what he can do and take another shot on goal. The first corner of the game coming up for African Stars while Bakonja holds his shirt in his head, wondering what if. But it's good play, as I just mentioned, with Garuka threading balls from left to right. It feels more like a more comfortable, confident Red Army. Godwin with the corner! Gianluca Puksa! Puk, 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 puk! Dasei! And he shows the crowd. That's a goal. And that's the confidence that we were talking about. I could feel it. I could feel it. And he's done well, Gianluca Puksa, coming into this team. A natural right back. Nothing unusual for him. A natural right back. And it just opens up more opportunities, more play, more dynamic play. Godwin Isep for the season for Godwin Isep, and Gianluca opens his account for the season. Buccaneers 0, African Stars 1. A result that will blow out some steam for a lot of the supporters of African Stars around the country. Believe you me, I am also exhaling at this point in time. Good goal. Hatwa, header. Narib, Malane. Oh, that's a hard challenge there. That's a little bit of an interesting challenge there from Juja. Luckily, he doesn't earn himself a yellow card for that. He does shake the hand of the number 3, Johannes Shifafe, just to say apologies for that. But yeah, a little bit nasty there. That's a good corner. That's a good goal. The first corner of the game. Normally, corners were taken by Bakonja, and we did mention that in the previous game where Bakonja Chahikika couldn't beat the first man when he was taking these corners. Now Godwin Isep takes a corner and he put it right into the goalkeeper's box, which makes it very awkward. And that was a goal for Gianluca. But here's a free kick. Emilio Martin. And of course, Emilio Martin will always try to be one of the players that get on the scoreline for a team that is against African Stars. But Emilio Martin is a champion. No disrespect to him. I started commentating when he was still a African Stars player, so he is a champion. Here's Ngaruka. And you could see Hambira looking for that pass. He found it. Good tackle there from Marcelinho against Katua, and he wins the throw-in. So good work from what is an attacking number 23, Marcelinho, doing some defensive work for Bucks. Gianluca headed out. Bakonja just with the flick. No one there. Keeper's ball. Shifafe. His first name is Johannes. So maybe not let me call him by an easier name, Johannes, as Shifafe is his surname. And an interesting mode of play, as Stars are really looking for these long balls. They're working out, and that definitely works out. And I can tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be ruled off as offside, but Rewind, I could already see this. Rewind and look at the left back, Dom Nareb, the left back for Buccaneers. Everyone watching on YouTube, just rewind 10 seconds and look at the left back, Dom Nareb. He was perhaps putting Bakonja onside. It was ruled off. Here he is, the left back. Oh, and he chuffs Garuka. And he tried to put that cross in, and it hit the midriff of Gianluca, who's just winded. So he will be okay to continue. But please put it in the comments on YouTube and just tell us if you think that was really offside, because the way I see it, that was not offside. And Dom Nareb, the left back, was putting on the player. But corner comes in. Juja. It looked like maybe 2 stars players were involved in that, but a goal kick nonetheless. And Godwin Isep, even in a loss yesterday against UNAM, he was man of the match, and that's a handball. Garuka just being caught there, and as we all know, Tatindi is still a goalkeeper getting used to his position. He didn't necessarily have a bad game yesterday, even conceding 2 goals. Chatindi, the first goal from Viva Burundi was just an excellent shot from outside the box. It was unstoppable. And the second goal, he did put a hand to it, but it was just unfortunate. So he's maybe growing in confidence, but I'm sure Marvin Kasetura will be gunning to get back into this game or into the team. Rokoro Brando is the third choice goalkeeper on the bench currently. Godwin. Oh, and as I said, Godwin had a good game yesterday, and he has an assist today, and he almost had another assist to Bakonja in that offside goal. Matlala couldn't find his number 22, Gorora. And Gorora takes the ball off of Garuka, the strongest man in the league. Oh, that's a beautiful save from Chatindi. That's where confidence grows. That's how confidence grows for the goalkeeper. And the strongest Vitapin Garuka was taken off the ball legally by Gerald Kian Gorora. And the referee allowing it to play on. It's another header from Marcelinho. Bucks can play on. Put into the box by Seyseb. Seybeb. And the third corner has been earned for Bucks. Seybeb is the right back, but he is taking the corners. Headed out from Stiga. Still in the area. Martin needed to be sure as there was pressure. And Chatindi again catches well. That's how confidence is grown, as just as I was talking about his game yesterday and how he's growing into this team. That will give him, that save will give him a mile's worth, a kilometer's worth of confidence. A little bit of a scare there for Ngaruka. Just needs to release the ball maybe a little bit sooner. He's been doing well, Ngaruka. No problem with his gameplay. Just a moment of misconcentration. But here comes Bucks. Cleopas over the top trying. And let us know what you think Coach Ronnie Cananello will try to a little bit of an interesting question to ask you. That's a good ball there for Godwin. That's definitely onside. Hambira did well with that pass. Bakonja. But yes, let us know what you think Coach Ronnie Cananello would try to exploit in this African Stars team, and what you think we should with only 16 points. They're going to still fight relegation, even though they defeated the undefeated. Cotton with the corner. Hit a save from the goalkeeper. And Chatindi himself being alert. And you can hear the Red Army supporters now cheering for the goalkeeper. Now, cheers of admiration. Rika first touch. Johannes. Rika gets the ball back. Godwin having a good game there, Godwin Isep, in that attacking midfield role. Even doing very well defensively, Godwin Isep. And you can see just Coach Bob Mafoso just coming into the fray as Godwin has a bad pass. Coach Bob is just talking to the goalkeeper, asking him to maybe thread passes down the line instead of short to his left back and right back. Either way, game. Yeah, and he wins that free kick. Clear pass, Usep. Puts it into the box. Puksa will let it out. He's tall enough to do so. It's still in an interesting area. Steven once again. Omari. Marcelinho. Matlala. Acrobatics there from Katua. Very crazy but very creative. Daruka with the header out, and it will start again with Johannes. Rika putting pressure. There from Godwin that won that ball. Down the line for Malane. Time to think. He finds Godwin again. You can either put the cross in or you can win the corner. Those are your only two options. But going back to safety is probably the third option. Stars doing with good ball retention. And that pass is available every day, but it's offside. It really shouldn't be. Katua should have an easy task to look down his line and just calculate and talk to Hambira to make sure that the pass doesn't allow him to be offside. Because it's an easy pass, and Sebeb, the right back for Bucks, is being caught out. Here he is, Sebeb, with the throw in. Steven. Oh, there's a bounce there for Korora, and another comfortable save for Chatindi, and it's just another good position for the goalkeeper. And but as I was saying before, the game plan for African Stars in this first half has been a lot about long balls and changing play and finding the winger immediately, just like that. Charles Ambira and Garuka have been doing that all day. They didn't do that yesterday. They didn't do that in games before. Garuka now against Gorora, and now he wins the foul. But it's an interesting game plan, and seems to be working. Bucks are actually going to come up with a substitution 30 minutes into the game. We heard that before in the MTC Maris Cup cross. No corner, goal kick. But in the MTC Maris Cup, Young African made 3 substitutions at the 30-minute mark, which was unheard of. But today, just one substitution for Coach Ronnie Cananello. It is the number 10, Giovanni Engelbrecht, coming on for the number 23, Marcelinho. And what I can tell you about Giovanni Engelbrecht, I will tell you shortly as the game continues. With a foul given to Bucks. Giovanni Engelbrecht, the number 10 for Bucks Buccaneers, is a very good player. Cross comes in from Nareb. Good catch from Chatindi. Growing in confidence. I like to see it. But Giovanni Engelbrecht needs to be watched attentively. He's giving pressure now to Katua. He's very crafty. Even when Bucks Buccaneers in another alteration of Pirates or Civics, whatever team you wish to call them. Oh, good turn from Godwin. He should win that foul as he cut in between two players. But yes, to conclude my point, I always knew Giovanni Engelbrecht would be in a Premier League team. Rika almost taking that shot, but he just chipped off the top of his boot. No foul. Continue. Left foot from Malane. And there's a foul from Juja or Bakonja, which stops play. Johannes. Nareb. He will try to turn Malane and at least he wins the free kick. You can see Coach Ronnie J just shouting on the touchline. A familiar face, a familiar voice. Peter Steven. Sebeb tries to put it in. Cleared from Ngaruka. Put down from Nareb. And here's Johannes, the left-sided centre-back down the line for Ngorora. And the referee not even allowing that to be a foul. Coach Ronnie Cananello just having words with the referee. And Keland Kian Ngorora is just limping back into the game. Puksa. A bounce there might be favorable for Juja. But what is the issue? Is Juja committing these fouls? Doesn't look like it, as the referee now announces another foul given against Juja. Seems to be very harsh against the striker. That's my biased voice. Here's Giovanni. Omari. Matlala. Oh, that was Cleopas. Here's Matlala now. Too much for Matlala. But the referee bringing it back for a foul. And Benny Hausep is the assistant coach coming up and talking to the fourth official to say, hey, advantage was played. So why was the referee allowing the free kick to come back? Matlala wasted the pass and it went out for a goal kick. But a free kick nonetheless. And it will be Kus Matlala, and I believe that is who is with him. Kus Matlala is the tallest player. He is going to take it. Matlala, it hits the wall. And a few Buccaneers players just asking the goalkeeper to put it down. The goalkeeper, Mavakala. Johannes having a good game there, the centre back for Bucks Buccaneers. Matlala Johannes taken off the ball, strong there from Godwin. People might think that Godwin is a soft player, the number 7 for African Stars. Here's Giovanni in the box. Madlala, Giovanni with his pink boots, or into the box. Says Saibeb will recollect, and that is Ngero Katua for you, ladies and gentlemen. Um, First yellow card of the game, and it definitely goes to Ngero Katua for what you could only call is an interesting challenge, a very passionate challenge. Needs to be careful now. He is the left back, and that's what I said at the beginning of the game. If you have a player like that who will always sustain multiple attacks, Matlala, oh, good save, man. It's those small things that build for Chatindi, the goalkeeper, that will grow in confidence. It was a beautiful save because that ball was hit hard for Matlala, and he comfortably saved that. So, a very good game, a very good 45 minutes for the goalkeeper Chatindi. Probably his best game yet. Throw in to Bucks. Nareb, Huksa, Stiga, Cleopas, Ambira, Omari will find Sebeb. Sebeb wants nothing to do with Katua again, so he passes it back to Omari, and Omari finds Johannes. Matlala. Johannes cuts in, having a very good game the second time I'm saying that now. Sebeb beats Bakonja, comes back to his left foot. Gianluca Puksa just doing enough. Matlala just allowing the throw in. Bucks maybe growing in some confidence as but that first touch is wasteful. And clear pass. Usep. It is 1-0 here at the Independence Stadium. 2 African Stars. A goal from a corner taken by Godwin Isep. An in-swinger headed in technically on the goal line by Gianluca Puksa, who is the right back. Here's Juja. Bakonja's on the floor. Maybe he could have even put a through ball while he was on the floor, but it's too tough of a task. But yes, Puksa, the defender, giving Stars the lead. Bakonja cutting in field. He has to beat a few players. He has. Good turn there from Godwin. Good pass from him. He couldn't get the ball back from Bakonja. Puksa with a good tackle. Rika, a beautiful pass. Juja put the cross in, or win the corner. He puts the cross in. Cleared from Nareb. Ooh, Stiga. Just needed to be quick enough. And since that goal, Bucks have had a few opportunities, but with 2 shots on goal, 1 shot off target for Bucks Buccaneers, but those 2 shots on target were saved comfortably by Chatindi, who's having a good game in goal. For those of you who are just joining us, so let us know what you feel is going to be the final result. I will not be satisfied until more goals are slotted. Of course, goal difference is starting to become a thing for the top 5 teams in the Debmarine Premiership. No foul there. No foul. No foul. And African Stars have a goal difference of, I will tell you now, of 7. And the team in front of them, who is Komas Nampol have a goal difference of 10. Ongos FC are sitting on 9. So African Stars with their 7 have now turned it into 8. Free kick given to Gelard Gorora, who might feel has been on the receiving end of many tackles down this left side for Bucks. He finally wins one free kick. So for Stars, it would be advisable if they can gain some ground on that goal difference. They are standing at 8 now. So even if they do collect the 3 points, which will take them to 29 points, level with Komas Nampol, they will still be in third. Unless they get more goals today. Sebeb, the right back, to take this free kick. It's a good angle in this camera, but as you can see from that view, well wide. Kambira tried to go infield, caught out by Cleopas. Hard tackle by him and Godwin. Play on. Steven lofted high for Sebeb. Katua will just clear. I really want to see Godwin Aisep getting the ball more. The ball is still kept in there. Giovanni will give pressure to Katua. Clears down the line. Bakonja's there in support. Bakonja goes down the line for Juja. Juja can collect this. I think he needs to find Aisep. He finds Rika! Off target, but it looked good. Off target, but it did look very good. Maybe Rika could have taken a touch. Maybe just taken a small touch and hit it. He had the space and the time. But a first time shot like that, if it's on target, it will look very good. Juja wins that ball back. He goes down the line for Stiga. Stiga's not a winger, but he cannot cross Stiga. Strongest man in the league. Strongest man in the league came in with a 2-foot there. Garuka. And Buccaneers took it too quickly. Even me, I'm talking too fast for my mind to even think. Here's Malane. Godwin, Malane. Comfortable football now. That's what we want to see. Malane just running into fire. Matlala. This is an interesting ball. Oh, that's an interesting catch. And it's a confident catch. It's so beautiful to see a player grow right before your eyes. And there was maybe a chance for Brando Orokoro, the third choice goalkeeper, to maybe have a game today. As, of course, we might think or expect Marvin Kasetura to come back into the lineup in the next game. Of course, there is the long weekend, Easter long weekend. We will have to see how Debmarine position the next few fixtures. But Chatindi has done well. He did well enough in yesterday's game, and today he has kept a clean sheet in the first 45 minutes. So, at the Independence Stadium at halftime, it is the home team, Buccaneers 0, African Stars 1. Gianluca Puxa with that header giving the Red Army the lead. Stay tuned for the second half.
At a certain point, shoot, my brother.
That goal was at the 15th minute. Yeah. The important thing to check the yeah, 8 days. Must watch. The entire country is just. I don't know what people say. They have a constant. It's just. Appreciate it. Let's see what we can't wait to hear how my celebration sounds like. You actually tried a simple change of Gordon taking the chorus adds so much. He scored at the 18th minute.
So just more that to make it easier. shows the crowd his name and number. Welcome the difference in the movement that we can see changes. I feel it's a little bit yeah. Okay. Hey! The game against Union Stars didn't have 1 point in the whole game. It's crazy. No, that was tricky.
1-2. And we're back. Back at the Independence Stadium in Windhoek City for the second half of the match day 16, 17, apologies, fixture between Buccaneers and African Stars. Of course, we still have that game against Tigers to play, or as a match day to play. That would be our game in hand for African Stars. But so far, so good, as I did demand 3 points as a commentator for this team. These 3 points are absolutely crucial and will add so much to the top of the table, as Komas Nampol and Ongos FC have shown their cards in this game weekend. So it is African Stars that need to show their card today, as they lost that opportunity yesterday. And Gianluca Puxa, the right back for African Stars, with Malane playing in front of him at right wing. It was a corner that came in from Godwin Isep. Now taking the corner duties maybe from Bakonja, but he got his second assist of the season from that corner to just find the head of Gianluca. Second half will be underway shortly. 1-0 to the Red Army. 3 points between Coach Ronnie Canenelo and the new man at the Hull, Coach Paul Bob Bafoso. And Ngero Katua is the only player that has received a yellow card for African Stars, and he needs to be slightly careful as he is at left back, so he will have many attackers. And indeed, Gorora, who was playing at left wing, is now on this right wing against Katua. Katua there with a good defensive header. Almost a good touch there from Bakonja, but Saibeb came out of the ball. Gorora tried to beat Stiga. Stiga was smart. Juja needs to just go wide. He needed to just go wide when he had the chance. And the referee giving Rika a yellow card. I don't think this can be for a challenge. It's perhaps just for dissent. And you do not want to allow Bucks to feed off of the negative energy of yellow cards, or even indeed red cards, as they are a relegation team. Let's just be honest with the task that Coach Ronnie has. They are not going to challenge for the title in any way, shape, or form. But they can do a heavy, as Coach Ronnie just boots the ball back into play. They can do a heavy blow to Stars if they take even just 2 points from the Red Army in this game. It will be devastating. Charles Mbira. Apologies, still with the flu, but still with you. Gianluca back in the midfield, across to Rika. Mbira, Katua working well. Beautiful pass to bad first touch from Bakonja. He tries to mend it, but wins the throw in, but an easy pass like that, Bakonja can't control it first time, or change of play there from Garuka trying to find Juja, headed out, and the foul was won, and I feel that's a little bit harsh. That's a little bit harsh from the referee giving that foul away. Juja was, of course, trying to get onto that ball, but there was no way he could have got on onto that ball. But and the defender did well. And while Awilo is still nursing a eye infection, the referee has his yellow card out. I want to see who he is going to have a talking to here. It is a Buccaneers player. Perhaps it's for Matlala, the number 15, because the referee was catching eyes with him. But as Awilo is not in this game, these free kicks still need to be a point of importance, goal scoring importance for African Stars. We haven't scored the direct free kick in a while. Godwin will take it. Yes, it's saved. Book size offside. You can't be offside from a free kick like that, player. Good shot on target there from Godwin. Comfortably saved from Afonso, goalkeeper for Bucks. And Juja wins another interesting foul. Wow. That's incredible. I would not, I mean, I'm supposed to be biased, but the previous two free kicks were definitely questionable. But nonetheless, it's our game to win, but it's also our game to lose. Bakonja with the free kick. Alfonso with a slight save. Referee, the linesman giving again a offside. Bucks are actually encouraged to play on, trying to find an equalizer. An interesting game plan, and the referee now really delaying play here, and the Bucks players will really feel hard done by. There's really something that's going on here between the referee and this team. I don't see anything that they're doing wrong, to be honest. Referee is just really cutthroat in the second half, giving out two yellow cards, one to Rika, and I believe the second to Matlala, the number 15. And Coach Ronnie in his dugout, you can just see him, or I can see him off camera, just still having words about the referee and how he's conducting himself. Interesting times. But here's Garuka. Those are the long balls that have been invested into this game. It's been caught out back into midfield. Rika is on the yellow card. He needs to be careful with those challenges. Gianluca fouls Giovanni. Emilio Martin will take it. Johannes. Giovanni. Johannes. Very technical centre back he is, Johannes Shi Fafe. Here he is now, Shifafe, taking a long throw in, trying to find Giovanni. He has, but Buxa was strong, and he even won the foul in that altercation. Indeed, it actually is a foul throw. Coach Paul Bob Mafoso just not having a seat just yet, just not shouting, just taking a walk down the touchline, being comfortable with how the game is going in the second half. Juja tried to have a little bit of a flick on Godwin. It's wide. So African Stars may be showing their class in this game as they need to in the remainder of the season. Emilio Martin Johannes Shifafe. I can say his surname now. Omari Cleopas. Oh, that's a very good pass to Giovanni, and Gianluca Buxa made a very interesting decision, and the referee not seeing that. Wow. Oh, that was so close to a penalty, ladies and gentlemen. I am still clenching my fist in disappointment of what a decision Buxa, a hero to a villain, he would have been if he committed that foul, or if the referee saw that to be a foul. And Coach Ronnie now can have some words with the referee uh, just about that moment. It was a very good through ball from Alberto or Albert Omari, who found Giovanni. And I told you to watch out for Giovanni. And Gianluca just did enough to take the player off the ball. That should be another free kick. The referee won't allow it, but I do believe Bakonja was caught. Game continues. Malane, that's a bad cross from Malane. He will have a second chance. That's a little bit better. It cleared. And Katua commits another free kick. And here it begins. Coach Ronnie just having words with the fourth official. Apparently, he's just saying, let's go on with the game. Cleopas Usep is in the box. Malane coming back from his right wing position. He's naturally a defender, so he had to slot in there. Again, Malane intervenes. It's a throw into Bucks. Thank you for joining us for maybe not a tense game, but it's an interesting game. As Bucks will always maybe just have one or two very close opportunities in this game. You can't write them off just like that. I mean, they are 12th in the log table. Even if African Stars win this game, they will still be third. But they will have the same points as the second team, Comas Nampo. Of course, Ongos FC, with that draw with Mighty Gunners, are at 30 points. Charles Ambira, the tackle didn't come off. Giovanni still has the ball. He's lost it to Garuka, and Katua clears. Godwin couldn't find the through ball down the line to Juja. Emilio Martin is then now fouled by Godwin. A little bit of a counter there, and maybe Godwin could have just chipped it instead of putting it on the ground. And Emilio Martin, we've seen this before. He's going to take a hit. Ah, he goes to Johannes. Chifafe finding Nareb. Dominic Nareb puts it in the box between three players, and they couldn't get a shot off. And Chatindi luckily comes into the fray and picks up. The ball just playing some ping ball, some pinball between three Buccaneers players. One of them couldn't really fully commit to the chance or to the opportunity. And Chatindi just collecting. But Bucks is growing with confidence. They had that penalty scare, and now still growing in the half of the Red Army. And now we can see Coach Bob Mufoso just learning about Namibian football. It's still a learning process for him. Coming from another country, that's a very good ball from Omari. Giovanni, good save. It's still in play. Cleopas couldn't capitalize. And it's a high five from the centre back Garuka to his goalkeeper. Another good job from the goalkeeper, keeping confidence high between the back four, the back five of African Stars. But good play from Giovanni with his pink boots. I did tell you, Giovanni Engelbrecht, the number 10 African for Buccaneers, you need to watch out for him. And Albert Omari, the number 25, he's threading those through balls. So he has the vision. Here's Nareb, the left back, cutting in. He finds Cleopas. Caught out from Malane, but Cleopas still can maraud through. He can't get through three African Stars players. And Chatindi just doing the right thing to tell his players, hey, Almir gents, und hit the goal. Let's just find another one. Beautiful touch there from Malane. Very smart. Chips it down the line for Godwin. Johannes having a very good game there. Even in a losing team, Johannes, the number 3. Cleopas. Stiga couldn't catch on to that ball. Nareb. Good header there from Garuka. Johannes with his own header. And Gorora, who has been on the floor more times than he has been on his own feet, tries to ask the referee, where was my foul? Godwin tries to put it in the box. Seibeb intercepts. Matlala, Giovanni. You must watch out for this guy. But Katua doing a sensible job at left back, just cutting out the creativity from Giovanni Engelbrecht. And there is a substitution. I was just going to say that the defensive midfield play, or the midfield play for African Stars, is really starting to be overrun. And what I believe is happening now, Paulus Holudelu is coming on for Rika Mujua. Paulus will go to the right wing. He's not a central defender. Oh, Johannes having a few touches there. Shafifi. He's a center back, but he looks like he could play midfield. Omari with a beautiful through ball to Seibeb, but the right back couldn't put in a good enough cross, and Katua just blasts the ball into touch. Defensive work there from Juja. Bakonja. It seems to be Juja that is coming into midfield with Stiga and Godwin. And that's very interesting, as I've never seen Ibrahim Yosef Juja come into midfield. Malane, good interception. Take your time, boss. Take your time. Look for the pass. There it is. Paulus uses his left. Juja can catch that. He's pressured by Sebeb. Puksa. Puksa with a good cross. Emilio Martin clears. And there might be a foul given. Yeah, yes, indeed. There's a foul given for a head collision between our captain, Ronald Kechiere, and I believe Albert Omari. No, in fact, it is Geland Kian Gorora who again sustains another foul against him. He's been bumped and tackled this entire game. The number 22, who is just coming off to receive some medical assistance. But he's even having words with the fourth official now, just to say, my brother, I'm getting tackled here. That's a foul. And this is the dangerous scoreline of 1-0. This is what it brings. It brings pressure. And as the game goes on, you know what Coach Ronnie Cananillo is going to instruct his players to do in the closing stages of this game. It will never end. Matlala puts it in. It's to the back post. Juja with some defensive work. As I said, I think he's now playing in that midfield. Oh, an ice cream. Stiga gave a player there an ice cream. The ball's in the box. It's a collision between two players. It's given as a foul against Buccaneers, but Gorora was that player that got onto the ball as it bounced. And I'll give it to him. He had to challenge for that ball. Chatindi came in. Chatindi came in with confidence. Charles Mbira did clear the ball afterwards, so there was no real danger of it ending up into the back of the net. But what the concern is now is that a goalkeeper that has had a good game, has received a hard knock. He's okay. He's on his feet. Brando Orokoro is just warming up just in case. As you can see, Chatindi is, I think, is able to continue. And that will be good for the African Stars team and staff to see this goalkeeper continue the game. Hopefully, hopefully, he'll end this game on a clean sheet. Stiga, lucky with that turn. Juja, he needs to find that pass quicker, Juja. But the header. Oh, and there's a little bit of a slap. The referee must have seen that. The goalkeeper threw his hand, and you can see Ronnie Canelolo is even shouting at his goalkeeper. Why are you doing that? And the goalkeeper now is showing a thumbs up and an open hand to his coach, because we all saw that as the goalkeeper Fonzo was using his hands to defend the ball, and he slapped basically Paulus. The most that would have happened, he would have maybe just received a yellow card, and maybe it would have been an indirect free kick because it would have been seen as a foul. Nonetheless, the game continues. Throw into Stars. And in fact, ladies and gentlemen, I have been fooled. Gianluca is now playing left back, and Malane has come back to his natural right back position. Ngero Katua is back into midfield with Stiga and Godwin. So Juja is not in the midfield. He's back on that left flank. Omari with a good pass down the line. Johannes. Giovanni. Giovanni could not find his left back, but Garuka needs to be careful. He is good play from Stars. Very good play. Emilio Martin. Hey, Emilio Martin he's a professional, Emilio Martin. Sometimes it I always wonder why he would subside to play for a team that fights relegation, Emilio Martin, because he's tall, he's comfortable on the feet as a centre back, and he does have a shot on him. So maybe teams in the top half of the table should look at a player like Emilio Martin, even Johannes Shifafe, the other centre back, who is literally playing like a midfielder. Emilio Martin, a little bit of a chip there, intercepted from Gianluca. Anyway will do. Matlala. Comfortable pass there from Martin. Johannes back to Martin. Martin with a little dink. Couldn't find Cleopas Usep. Here's Peter Steven. And what you would call this is a mistake. You would call that a mistake because Godwin has gotten the ball from Bakonja. In those positions, you need to be cutthroat. You need to understand that you've been given an opportunity and you need to find your way to goal. Godwin, he's having a good game, but maybe couldn't make a good decision in that play. But what I did want to say is that Buccaneers are just growing in some confidence. And this is where the possession is lessening for African Stars. You would probably see the stats at the end of the game having Buccaneers having maybe more of the possession. As you can see, the four defenders for Bucks have been touching the ball. I've been talking about them for the past 10 minutes. Here's Peter Steven, Matlala, Juja. Juja needs to be very clinical with that first touch, but he still wins the throw. Substitution for Buccaneers. It is Matlala, who I believe has that yellow card, coming off now for the number 24, Nawasep. So Matlala had a very good play in that midfield, a box-to-box midfielder, physical player. He got his yellow card for dissent, but a good outing for the number 15, replaced by Nawasep. Headed out. Giovanni will turn and chuff Stiga. It looked bad, but Malane came to support. Stiga will try to get the ball back from Narib. Still in the hands of Bucks. Oh, Johannes. A centre back cannot have such a cute touch. Omari. Stephen. Omari. Hey, you see that little hesitation. Very good day from Mamari. Here he is now again. Back to Stephen. This is what I'm talking about. When the stats come out, you see how the position will look like. Bucks, you wouldn't say that this is great position, but I can understand what African Stars are trying to do. Not necessarily holding on to a 1-0 score line, not like Jose Mourinho parking the bus, but I believe they're just showing their class and allowing the other team to do what they want to do, maybe catch them on the counter. But substitutions are going to be made nonetheless. It is Bakonja Chahikika who will come off for Maharero, and the other player who will come off, I think it's Ngero Nkatua, who will come off for Harold Gossip. And Katua is just having some nice words with the referee. Ngero's on a yellow card, so maybe a good decision there from Coach Mufoso, who gets high fives from both of his players, and a round of applause from the bench for Bakunja and Katua. Gossip will slot in at left wing, and of course Maharero, who has been playing centre back for the past 2-3 games, will come to his more comfortable position as a box-to-box midfielder alongside Stiga and Godwin. So indeed, while I do say that the position might be in favor for Buccaneers, it is a comfortable showing from African Stars. They are not going to threaten, and I think that's what the Stars players are understanding. They're not going to give us a threat, so let them believe that they have the ascendancy of the game. Let them play amongst themselves. But when they come close to our goal, we take them off the board. Gossip. That's a good substitution for African Stars, as Harold Gossip will give pressure. He's a very fast, maybe the quickest person in the Stars team. But here's Giovanni now. Through ball, trying to find Gorora and Chatindi. That's what you do, boy. When you are alert and you're having a good game, you can see everything. And that's how football is played. Good interception there from Chatindi. Juja. Bad first touch, Juja. Stiga. Gossip. Good hesitation. Just try and go to the byline. But he comes back to find his captain, Godwin. Good touch there from Godwin. Go to the byline, son. Go to the byline. Cross, or you win the corner. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I am a commentator, but I am wearing a African Stars shirt as well. These 3 points are very important. Coach Ronnie Canelo demanding for Afonso to play the ball where he wanted. Ronnie, I believe Coach Ronnie will have some choice words for his goalkeeper at the end of this game. He's not liking what he has seen from his goalkeeper. Kama lost the ping pong bowler. Omari, good header. Has had a good game, Omari. He put in 2 through balls to Giovanni. The one was deemed offside. I think both of them were actually deemed offside, but Albert Omari, the number 25, having a good game. But I believe the star man has been the number 3, Johannes Shafafi. Cleopas caught out there from Ambira. Good foul. Good foul there, one by Godwin Isep. It's been a while since a foul has been committed. It's maybe like 5 to 7 minutes. And Godwin Isep just giving African Stars some rest bite. Maybe Stars now can grow in possession. It's chested down from Juja, and Godwin with his left foot, not naturally left footed. So it was a hard chance from outside the box. Good touch there from Juja. We need more of that. Tough challenge there between Stiga and the new man Nawasep. Good touch. Bowlers. He has time to look up. He tried to find Godwin. Stiga. Oh, Stiga's fouled off that ball. Clearly. I wanted maybe Stiga to take a shot. If he had the time to do so, it would have been wonderful. And Stiga just having some choice words for Cleopas Usep, the number 7. Yeah, Stiga is a lawyer. You don't want to fight with a lawyer. You'll end up in court or in contempt. And Cleopas is just having some pushing Malani and stuff like that, but all in the fun of the game. And those two free kicks for Stars, one by Godwin and now one by Stiga, have given the ascendancy back to African Stars. Maharero and Godwin are there to take it. I want Godwin to take what he does. He hits the wall, unfortunately. He will try and win the ball back. Very well done there from Godwin Isep. And that's what I was saying. Even though Buccaneers had the possession, I think Stars were just allowing them to play amongst themselves because they knew that these moments will come. And now Bucks will not want to play football anymore. And now Stars are looking for that all important second goal. About 10 minutes left in normal time. I have to see what the referee adds on. Malane, good chest to Maharero. Maharero playing with Stiga. They're playing tennis now. There, almost a little nice through ball to Juja from Godwin. Godwin has been the magic man in that midfield. Godwin Isep. And perhaps with his assist today, maybe he gets his second man of the match. But that's clear pass with a good ball to Giovanni. And I told you, that man with the pink boots needs to be watched. Giovanni Engelbrecht, the number 10, a substitute who came on at the 30th minute of the game in the first half. It looks like he should have started the game because he has been the only outlet for Buccaneers. Narib almost down the line for Giovanni, but Malani cuts that out. Cool heads. We are asking for cool heads. Hey, Garuka is trying to be cool. Don't want to be too cool now. Ten minutes left. That's a good ball down the line for Saibeb. He comes back to Steven. Yeah. Keep your eyes on the ball, brother. And I believe, 10 minutes is what is left in this game. It will be almost as sour as a loss if African Stars have to concede. Giovanni, it will chip it to clear pass on his left foot. It's a shot. It's wide. Yo, just as I am talking about an equalizer for Bucks. You cannot let this happen. My goodness. Just as I was trying to tell you, if an equalizer had to come through for Bucks Buccaneers, it will feel as devastating as a loss. A beautiful chip there from Giovanni Engelbrecht. He needs to be signed by a top 5 team, the man in the pink boots. And because Cleopas Usep, the number 7 for Bucks Buccaneers, is naturally left-footed, I knew he was going to volley that. And thank the Lord he couldn't put that on target because Chatindi was lost. Down the line for Giovanni once again. He keeps it in. Oh, Garuka did enough there to win the second ball. Throw in to African Stars. As I said in the beginning of the stream, I will be very personal on this stream today, as even I know the importance of these 3 points. A substitution is being prepared for African Stars. It will be Juja coming off for Jomo Chiveta shortly. Sebe finding Gorora. Gorora couldn't capitalize on anything down that line. Coach Bob Mufoso staring into the eyes of his first couple of points, his first 3 points, his first win in Namibian football. We do see Paulus Aludelu coming now to the left wing, and Jomo will be the center head of the front 3. He will be the striker. Gasep is now on the right. Oh, and almost Gasep catching on to that ball. Steven to Omari. Omari is very smart. Very good midfielder there. Albert Omari, the number 25 for Bucks Buccaneers. Header from Hambira. Maharero tried to do something. It's a foul given against Stiga. And I think that's a little bit harsh on Stiga. Coach Ronnie just talking to Emilio Martin to compact the box. And while I know Emilio Martin to be somebody that takes tough free kicks, he's going to chip it. It's interesting. Ngaruka. Good header from him. Johannes against Gasep. Now Asep loses the ball and Godwin just clears into grass for the quick Jomo. But Emilio Martin working well with his goalkeeper. Paulus. He should have won the foul, but the referee allowing play to continue. He's actually stopping the game for a player, a Bucks Buccaneers player that has sustained an injury in the African Stars goalkeeper bench. And I think there is blood because it is the left back, sorry, not the left black, but the left back, Dominique Narib, who has maybe opened up a cut. And it does seem to be somewhere near his head. So it is something that the referee, even Chatindi, the goalkeeper, was saying, Mr. Ref, you have to stop the game here. Yes, indeed. So a little bit of rest. Whew. I'm sure most of you are watching from all around the country. Thank you for joining in what is the most important 3 points of the season. especially after what happened in yesterday's game. So thank you for joining us in this 1-0 sustained lead for African Stars so far. Still about 5 minutes with additional time to go in this game. Another substitution for Buccaneers. It is the number 19, yeah, the left back who is being substituted. Yeah, he won't be able to continue, Dominique Nareb. So that injury is, yeah, I can see the tissue even being brought out here. So yeah, it is an open cut. Speedy recovery for the left back. He has been substituted by. Oh, that's a foul just on the top of the box. Won by Giovanni Pink Boots Engelbrecht. The number 21, Alberto, has entered the game for Nareb. But Pink Boots has won a very, very interesting free kick in the closing stages of this game. Shoo. I'm going to look to the heavens. It's going to be Giovanni who's going to take it. I've been talking about him the whole time. Emilio Martin is also there. What will it be? It will be a header. It will be a defensive header there for Maharero. And it will be a corner. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first corner for both teams in the second half. Headed out from Stiga. Giovanni will come back. A little bit of a chip. Charles Ambira, right man at the right time. And you can hear Gero Katua on the bench shouting to his players to earn these 3 points. Good play from Godwin. Jomo trying to also intersect. A rash clearance from the goalkeeper, Alfonso. Jomo has put it down. Gasep cleared. Buksa just needs to be sure he has been. Paulus, put the ball down, son. Well, he goes for touch. Anyway, will do at this point in time. 2 balls on the pitch. And I can confirm that Dominique Nareb, another 2 balls on the pitch. Dominique Nareb is just walking past the African Stars. You might see him in your picture shortly. He has he has a white wrap around his head. So yes, he did sustain something to his head, but he seems to be fine. Steven puts it into the box. Albert and Giovanni are there. Gasep. Second corner for Bucks in quick succession. African Stars haven't had a corner in the second half. Bucks have had 2. This is their second. Taken from Pink Boots. Giovanni. Charles Ambira. Omari goes wide to the offside. Emilio Martin. In fact, that's their first offside decision against them, Buccaneers. And Gianluca, the goal scorer, Puksa, just having words with the referee. He will be happy. He came into this game. He's played right back. He's now playing left back. Gianluca Puksa. So congratulations to him for what is, so far, 3 points to the Red Army. Steven with the defensive header. Paulus. Jomo. Godwin couldn't put it down. Hey, but the right man at the right place at the right time wins a goal kick. Charles Ambira. He's a brave warrior and he's smart. The ball is in the back of the net, but no. That's good game from Chatindi. No mistakes in this game. And while Marvin Kasitura, as I said, will probably come back We'll have to see how the fixtures will turn out to be in this long weekend. Gasep, I could see what you were trying to do, my brother, but you are left-footed, Harold Gasep. And he took that with his right on the volley. Easier said than done. So we will see how the fixtures will pan out. But if there is another bottom half team, you wouldn't mind to see Chatindi maybe being rewarded for his efforts today. Just maybe playing another game. But if Kasetura comes back into the lineup, Chatindi, you did well today. Paulus tries to take the ball off Nawasep. Now even against African Stars. The front three there for Stars: Paulus, Gasep, and Jomo. Very quick, those three. So if Bucks make any mistakes there at the back four, African Stars will try to. He's onside, Jomo. He will try to look up. Gasep is in support. He will try to find Paulus, and in turn finds Godwin. Godwin should just go to the corner flag. Just go to the corner flag. He wants to find a cross. Ooh, the goalkeeper. Gasep, if he was more alert, he maybe could have just swung a foot and put that into the back of the net. But safely in the hands of the goalkeeper. Bounce, pressure, Paulus, Fonzo, Omari. Say babe. Gurora has been fouled how many times? Most of the fouls that Buccaneers have sustained in this game have been committed by or committed on the number 22, Geland Kian Gurora. Interesting free kick now. Closing stages. Saibeb puts it in to the back post. Maharero just touches it. Is that Stiga or I believe Gianluca, who just got a little bit of a knock, but he's still standing. Long throw in coming from the substitute Albert. The game is not over. Hela, the game is not over. Still in the box. They're from a Bucks player, and apologies for my use of language there. Not a swear word, but you would probably call that more of a emotional word to use, as an equalizer there would have made me very emotional. I apologize for that. But no need to apologize anymore. It is 3 points for the Red Army. You can all exhale now. You can all well, you can all thank a clean sheet from Chatindi. You can all thank Gianluca Puxa. You can all thank a corner taken from Godwin Isep at the 18th minute of the game to put African Stars ahead. And you can thank the new man at the hull, Coach Paul Bob Mafoso, along with his technical team, for finally giving, in this game week, African Stars some points after yesterday's result. Poof! We can go home happy. And at the Independence Stadium, it's been Emmanuel Nkara, and it has ended. Buccaneers 0, African Stars 1. We'll see you at the next game. Cheers.